line, there's going to be an expectation if you're in a relationship with a single mother. The single mother is going to expect the guy to provide, not just for you, but for the kid. And so that adds like sort of a double duty to provide for a child that's not yours.
Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, back at Angry Guys channel. I hope you're all doing well today, guys. And today we're going to be touching a topic from Cosmic Verse about avoiding single mothers. And we have talked about this before, about why is it that you should not date single mothers whatsoever, unless you have like a very rare exception, in my opinion. But for the most part, it's not the best course of action when it comes to a relationship. But we'll find out more in this video because I'm curious to see what else is going on within this situation. So before we get started, if you agree with videos like these and you want to hear more from me and support the algorithms as well, because it will definitely help us get more people to watch this type of videos. Yeah, so click the like button, click the subscribe button as well, and also click the bell next to it so you could be notified whenever I upload new videos on your device, and you won't have to miss any videos from Angry Guy ever again. And you can also check out Angry Guy at Rumble as well if you want to see and hear unfiltered content from Angry Guy himself, where he doesn't hold back at his cusses or anything like that. And you're gonna see like his true opinions on these things, because you know YouTube is a censor station and he has to hold back a lot here. And also, if you want to beat the old digital future and be more independent with your assets, digital assets that is, check out the Angry Crypto Academy in the description below as well. Yep, so let's get started with this video. Let's see what this video has to teach us today, and hopefully you get some value out of this. So let's get started.
Don't date a single mom. Don't date a single mom if you don't have your life together.
If you're dating a single mom, you should know you're not going to be her #1 priority.
A lot of men avoid divorced women and single moms. Not because they're bad people, okay? But because of the baggage that comes with it.
That right there is the truth. And many of these single mothers think it's because of hate.
So I have officially cut off the firefighter. He's no longer on my roster.
People who hate on single moms are so disgusting. Truly, you're so disgusting. Especially if it's coming out of a man's mouth.
As a woman...
Yeah, so we're gonna see like two sides of the quarters. Why you shouldn't date single mothers, and why these same women are cursing out the men for not liking them. Yeah, so definitely these are the type of people that shows off their fangs. The type of people that you know for a fact, yeah, these are the type of women I should stay away from. And unfortunately today, when it comes to the dating market and the dating roster that we are left upon between us, well, a lot of these percentage of single women today are single moms. Those are the options that you have left, you could say. Because if they're still single, they never had a boyfriend, they never had sex, and they never got married or anything like that. Someone that's still pure, that still has not experienced that type of relationship when she's 30 or 20, it's almost non-existent today. It may be a little bit more common if you go to a foreign country where women actually reserve themselves for a special man that God chooses for them. And sometimes God have them wait all the way until their 30s or 40s, I don't know, preferably 30s or 20s, in order to get the right man for her. Because eventually women is gonna have to pair up with somebody, because if not, by the time they're in their like mid-30s, yeah, if you're looking to have a child with her, the child has a high percentage of being autistic or having some sort of issues, because the peak maternity type of spot where you can produce healthy children is when she's around the late teens or early 20s. So I just want to put that out there, guys. Let's continue.
If you already got kids and you're looking for a relationship...
No one's denying that it's tough, but don't expect single men to step up and play daddy. Kindly subscribe to the channel as it further supports us in our work.
I cannot, one, baby another man, two, spend all my time with another man, I got too much shit on my plate to deal with this. So call me celibate until further notice.
I think I'm gonna be single forever. Single moms, how do you do this? Like, dating is already hard. Dating is difficult itself, and when you have kids, it's like impossible. Like, how am I gonna find a guy? Like, it's not. I'm not just thinking about myself now. I'm thinking about me and my kids to find a guy.
So they want to find a guy so they can take care of them. They see herself, the women, they see themselves and their kids as their top priority, and they're seeking for a man to take care of them. So in this case, the man is automatically gonna be like second, third, or fourth priority to them because they expect the man to take care of them. They're pretty much seeking for a wealthy, well-established man, well-off man that could take care of them. But if you come to think of it, when you try to take care of them and stuff, no matter how hard you work on them, they're still gonna think of herself and the children before you. And you feel like that you're just there as an ATM machine. You're not getting the same amount of care and love back for being the father. Another thing is that these kids are not yours. They were not born from you at all. They share no DNAs whatsoever. So it gets even tougher for a father to bond with their children because they're not their children. And the mom could have indoctrinated these kids already to go against the man as well. So that's another big reason why definitely consider don't go for single mothers. I'd rather go for a woman that's not having any of these baggage, but sometimes I'm gonna be very honest with you. You kind of have to go younger, or you kind of have to go overseas. What I mean by that, once someone's 18 years old and they go up to their 20s, there's still a high percentage of these women that don't have these baggage yet. There are a lot that start even younger. I'm not going to get to that, but you get the idea. The whole point is that the dating pool is more wider at that age group than it is when they're in their 30s or 40s because they have so much baggage for a man to handle. So they become a liability, let's be honest. And liability is something that you should not have in your life because then how are you going to progress as a man? When you progress as a man, you have to have full control of the situation. You have to be able to have stuff that can empower you and not diminish you. So definitely get your assets right. Yep. Assets like cryptocurrency. Get yourself prepared with that so your future self can thank you and can be able to reap the rewards. And maybe then you'll have more control of the relationship you want to go for, I guess. Anyways, take it away, Angry. Explain more about the Angry Crypto Academy.
Hey guys, in a world pushing you to own nothing and be happy, crypto is your key to survival. Join Angry's Crypto Academy to master buying, selling, and trading crypto. Make huge profits and safeguard your wealth. Plus, discover the one crypto virtually no one is talking about, poised to create new millionaires in the upcoming bull run. The link is in the description of the video below. Go check it out now.
There's going to be an expectation if you're in a relationship with a single mother. The single mother is going to expect the guy to provide, not just for you, but for the kid. And so that adds like sort of a double duty to provide for a child that's not yours. The issue with that though is there's all the responsibility, but none of the corresponding authority. So she might expect you to provide, but she might not allow you as the guy to have any authority over the child. To me, if you're going to be responsible providing for a child and you're going to step in as a stepfather, you aren't given authority over the kid. Like most single moms are not going to like allow you to discipline their kid, but they will expect you to provide for their kid. So it's all the responsibility with none of the authority. And actually there are some single mothers who have an expectation that the guy start providing instantly.
Okay, I am back. So guys, let's listen to more of this whole phenomenon from other women and we'll commentate from there a little longer.
I've been thinking about like, alright, like let's just open up to the dating world, see what's going on. I don't know, like I don't know how to act. I don't know how to look for someone. Like it was already difficult when I didn't have kids. Now I have to think of finding a man that is gonna be a good man to my kids. That is gonna be a good stepdaddy. That is gonna be a good role model. Like how do you girls manage that? Like How do you get back to it? I haven't been in dating world for more than 3 years. Like, give me your tips. How did you find a man after you became a single mama? Because this mama here is so lost. Do I go in dating apps? Do I just go out? I mean, I haven't even been out in so long. I don't feel like it. Help a mama here. Tell me in the comments all the advice you have for single moms in dating. Yes. Besides, I love you, Miami.
I don't know what advice I could give to single mom, but basically, if a man really wants to take care of you and your children, please value the man the same way. Reciprocate the same value towards him. He will definitely appreciate you, and he will help you even more to give you and your kids a better life. But you also have to make sure that the man is well treated too. You can't just be thinking about yourself and your children, but you also have to think of the man that's taking care of you guys as well. That's the best advice I could give to single mothers like that. If you're going to take in a single man and you two truly love about each other, because there are successful relationships out there out of single mothers, I'm not gonna deny it, there are, but you really gotta choose carefully, because naturally in the beginning, what they're seeking is for a man to take care of them. And then after that, well, she doesn't feel obligated to take care of the man the same way. And that's the problem that we're having. So eventually you gotta think, like, how many of these single women that are mothers, that have kids and baggages, experience for Chads and Tyrones that used to bang her, and then afterwards it's just like they left her. Something must have happened why they left her. She must have been through a lot of arguments. And at that point, it's kind of hard for a woman to love the same way, because they are desperate for their survival and stuff like that. And they were desperate to find a man that will take care of them. That's fair. But you got to keep in mind, if you don't take care of the man the same way, if you don't return the same energy of what's been given to you, don't expect this relationship to last long or work.
The worst city today. Thank you.
As she said, she's thinking about her and her kids when trying to find a guy. And that's what makes it hard, because most men today aren't willing to step into that role. And honestly, that's their choice. But here's the deeper truth. A lot of men feel like they're being asked to fix a situation they didn't create. At the same time, from her perspective, she's not necessarily wrong for wanting stability or a man who can fit into her life. And
yeah, exactly. So basically, a man has a choice if they want to be with a single mom or not. But they see everything that's going on today, and when they see that there's not a lot of benefits for them, then why bother going in and trying to help them make a better life if they're not getting the same energy? That's exactly what I'm telling you guys.
And her children's lives. The problem is that both sides are looking for something that rarely aligns anymore. Women seeking emotional and financial support, and men seeking peace and fairness. Add to that the fact that modern dating has made trust harder to build, and you've got a situation
after everything that a man has been through, after a lot of betrayals, child support, divorces, and all that stuff. It's so difficult today for a man to want to get back to a situation like that they could risk even more their life. Can you imagine? This man may have gotten divorced before, and then a couple years later they find a better woman, but the trust is not there as much, because he's gonna have to keep up his guard to make sure that she doesn't betray him as well, because look what happens afterwards. Imagine he makes kids with that second woman, they get divorced. Well, guess what? He has double child support right there. You know how bad that is? You know how much society is expecting a man to pay pretty much all their paychecks towards her and then nothing for him? That's why men are not even bothering with this anymore. That's why men are walking away pretty much.
Where men avoid single mothers not out of cruelty, but out of self-preservation. It's not that they hate responsibility. They just want to invest in something that feels equal and genuine, not transactional.
If you're dating a single mom, you should know you're not going to be her number one priority. The kids will always come first. Just a heads up. This is giving that she actually is a good parent.
And that's another thing too. You're going to have to observe if the mom is actually treating the kids well or not. You got to observe every little aspect. And if I see anything off about her in that aspect, I'm like, nope, I do not want to associate myself with that. Because I did not cause this problem for her in the first place. This is not fair for me. Like, I'm the new person in the relationship, right? Like, imagine that single mother is my first girlfriend or something. Nope. Because all her problems that she had will be laid on me, and this is something that I didn't have to deal with in the first place because I never had this child with her. So that's a problem. So yeah, if you want to see the rest of the video, there's a link in the description below for his channel and the link to the video where I commentated at. Definitely give this person support. Definitely check the rest of the video to see more perspectives on this. I highly recommend it. So what you guys think about this video? I hope that you got some value out of this. Be sure to give it a like. Yep, give this video a like if you agree with what's been said here. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, if you're new to it. And click the bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever we upload new content in your device. So you won't miss any more Angry Guy videos ever again. Yep. Don't forget to also check out Angry Guy's Rumble account as well, where he doesn't hold back his cusses. He does exclusive live stream. Check out the Crypto Academy as well. Yep, all that being said, if you want to check out my channel as well, Magbo Gaming, I have several videos showing off my video game collection. If you're a gamer as well, you may enjoy what I have to offer there. And I have more new game hunting videos planned in the future. More gaming discussions about what's going on with the gaming industry today. Yeah, if you're into stuff like that, because a lot of the men that are single and not able to find a woman, a lot of them are gamers. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are gamers. A lot of them are anime fans. So, you know, we could correlate, and that's why I have a lot of knowledge on this myself as a gaming channel. So, I just want to let you guys know about all that. I hope that you enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Magbo out. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this situation with single mothers. Until next time. Bye-bye.